Hello, it's Kate from Inkstampshare. I have got lots of paper. I have got loads. I've got all of the Deisgner Series papers that are in the new autumn-winter catalogue to show you. All of them. Now, I've opened them all because I just did a video showing them all and I had a technical issue, so I'm just redoing it. So I'm going to show you all of the papers that we've got, and they are gorgeous. And the reason I'm showing you all of the papers is because, for one, they're so much nicer to see in the flesh than on a photo or an image on the computer. And also, I'm doing a paper share, so if it's something that you like, you would probably need to see what they are. So I'm going to start off. We have 7 packs of paper in the autumn-winter catalogue. I believe we have got 4 packs of Deisgner Series paper and 3 packs of Speciality Deisgner Series paper. I'm going to start off with the Frosted Floral paper. This is a speciality paper. Speciality papers have just got a bit extra added. There's a little extra something like they've got foiling, they're pearlized, or they have a texture or flocking or something a bit more special to them. So these are the papers in the festive floral, and they are just gorgeous. So when I do a paper share, I'm going to offer out a quarter of a pack of each pack, which means you'll get 1 6x12 piece of every single design of the paper. This is a whole pack as it comes. In a whole pack, you get 12 sheets of 12x12 double-sided papers. The festive floral is stunning. It's pearlized all over, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So it has this, and it's pearlized both sides. How nice is this? It's got some really pretty papers in this one. It's one of my favourite in the whole catalogue. So, and what I like about this is it's like frosted images, if you like, but it's not necessarily, it doesn't scream red, white and green Christmas. So you can use it all year round for all sorts of things: cards, scrapbook pages, boxes, bags and things. I made some pretty notebooks recently, and they're on my blog using this gorgeous paper. I don't know if you can see the shine on it. So that's that one. There's the back of this one. Also you get 2 of each, so there's 2 of those. And that one. And that's got the gorgeous green as well. And 2 of those. This is one of my favourite ones. It's like one of those seed heads. Beautiful, stunning papers with a green on the back, and each one is shiny, has a little sheen on it, even the stripe, and they're quite good thick papers as well. So there you go, that's all of those. That one goes with that one. Gorgeous grape on the back, and I'll tell you the colours that are included, so you can match up all your inks and cardstock if you like. So the colours in the Frosted Floral are Blackberry Bliss, Blushing Bride, Grey Granite, Merry Merlot, Mint Macaron, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Pear Pizzazz, Pineapple Punch, Powder Pink, Soft Sea Foam and Soft Suede and Tranquil Tide. Lots of colours in there to match up if you need to, if you want to. Really pretty. This one is called, is this the Joyous Noel? No. Let's have a look. Yes, I will say this is the Joyous Noel. I never realised how lovely this was until I just opened it. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Look at the sprigs and the gold foiling. And then you've got the pretty green on the back. And then there's this one with the gold foiling again, and it's got the red with a stripe going across the back. So yeah, 2 of those ones. This one is all snowflakes, and I think it's copper foiling with cherry cobbler, and that has cherry cobbler snowflakes on the back as well. So 2 of those. This one has got the deer on with the gold stars. How beautiful is that? It's got 2 of those, and the other side is snowflakes. And there's this one. I think that's copper or champagne foiling with the green. Looks like a blizzard. So 2 of those. And then the other one is this gorgeous one. Isn't it stunning? With the foiling, and this is on the other side. I actually love this side. I love it. So it looks like it snowed on it. Just so pretty. So that's a Joyous Noel. And the colours in Joyous Noel are Grey Granite, Merry Merlot, Sahara Sand, Soft Suede, Tranquil Tide and Whisper White. So that's this other speciality papers. Let's have a look for the next one. I've got so many papers here. I'll do them. Right, this is a real fun pack. This is funny. It's Santa's Workshop, speciality DSP again. And this doesn't have foiling on it. It has like flocking on. So let me show you. It has all these dear little characters, but let me show you one of the flocked ones. So here we go. We've got all these little characters and their little crowns are all, I don't know if you can hear this, are all soft and flocked, and there's snowflakes on it, and lots of parts of it have got the flocking on, the texture. Really, even the gifts do. Really beautiful. There's a die set that goes with this that cuts out some of these little dies. Makes it really versatile. We've got holly on the back. So there's 2 of those. This is so funny. Look at these guys trying to decorate the tree. So if you like elves at Christmas, you'll love this. And it's got a really useful one on the back if you wanted to use the B side. All coordinates. There's those. Those again. This one's fun. It's got all the snowmen on, and then the flocking is the snowflakes. If you can just about see that because they're white. Snowflakes and the snowballs that he's juggling on there, all over it. On the other side, we've got Christmas trees. Lovely, isn't it? Love that Christmas tree. Great. Here's the little elves again with their gifts. Oh, this is going to make such a great scrapbook page. But look at that. Do you know what? This screams Minnie Mouse. Oh, well, it would to me because I'm completely Disney focused. So I'm going to Florida again soon. I'm so excited. Okay, so yeah, so you could use this either way, really. You could use it for birthday or scrapbook page or boxes or bags. But this doesn't have to be Christmas on the back. Candy cane. Oh, this candy cane is flocked. Oh, that's lovely. If you like textured things, you'll love that. That is great. And then it's got bows. That is just amazing, that. It's really tactile, I think is the word I'm trying to find. Nice. Look at those. Lots of Mr. and Mrs. Christmas. I've seen so many lovely memory album images made with this, and quite a few fun cards with the characters cut out as well. Candy canes. So as I say, these are all in the Autumn Winter Catalogue. It's a collection of all of the papers, and they all come in their own little suites of stamps and dies to match if you want those. Let's put that over there. I'll rewrap it afterwards. These papers stand alone so well. Festive Farmhouse. I'm rather taken by these. So this is going on to the DSP, not the speciality DSP. And this Festive Farmhouse is just me. I love the warm colours, the real cosy, wintry feel to all of this. It's like a very vanilla or a cream colour base. Then it's got the green and red stripe. And then we've got one which is grey with stars. That's that one. And then we've got the check. Red check. Or grid. And then we've got the plaid, tartan, or whatever you want to call it. It just feels so homely. And then we've got a whitewashed wood effect, which is very trendy at the moment. This is probably my favourite side, although it's hard to choose. This has got Peace on Earth, North Pole, Under the Mistletoe, Peace, Love, Joy, Merry Little Christmas, Tidings of Comfort and Joy, Deck the Halls, Season of Cheer, Happy Christmas, Peace on Earth. It's got loads of really useful words on there. Perfect for cards and scrapbook pages, that. going to be using that. Yeah. So both sides I like. Yeah, interestingly, so far, normally I find a pack of papers that I'll throw, that's the side I would use on those. But interestingly, I've liked both sides of all of these so far. This is a great neutral one for pattern paper with the green with a white stripe on it. And this gorgeous tartan. I've seen loads of cards with this. It's really nice. It seems very trendy. And we have a candy stripe. Great for Christmas or any time really. If you don't use it at Christmas, it doesn't scream Christmas. And then this gorgeous wood grain whitewash effect. Lovely. Some more. And the great thing is, if you love both sides, you've got 2 whole sheets. If you buy a whole pack, you can have 1 sheet of each. Yeah, you've got plenty of paper. But even if you have a share, you can use both sides, because you've got 1 6x12 piece, so you can choose either side, cut it up, and then if you find a pack that you like the most, you can invest in a whole pack of the one that you like the most. This is lovely. Reminds me of a patchwork quilt. And then we've got the green with the white stars or snowflakes on there. Okay, let's tell you what the colours are in that set. That is a Festive Farmhouse DSP, and it has basic black, cherry cobbler, grey granite, mossy meadow, very vanilla, and whisper white. Love that. That might even be my favourite. Next up, this is an interesting one. We've got the Country Lane Designer Series paper. So it's got lots of these autumn images on here. Pumpkins, lovely autumn colours. We've got, this is very trendy. I've noticed this around a lot. It's cotton. And I think that would be really useful as a neutral on a scrapbook page or as a card for a thank you card. Love this Blackberry Bliss design. Really nice. I'm going to be using that on something in particular that you might see coming up. Then there's the polka dots with more pumpkins and this milk churn with all the flowers and the seed heads coming out of it. And the pumpkins, really pretty. There's a Blackberry Bliss with like a grid effect. More of the cotton on the not the mustard, that's the crushed curry background. There we go, and there's the small cotton. And then we've got this gorgeous chevron, and the other side of that one is wood grain. So lovely. That is nice, isn't it? Really trendy. And useful to use. More seed heads. For ferns, seed heads, flowers. Lots of autumn images on that. And then this gorgeous pretty yellow. It looks like knitting to me. It might be corn. Or wheat rather. But it looks like knitting to me. I love that. So that's the Country Lane DSP, and the colours that come with that are Blackberry Bliss, Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Mint Macaron, Old Olive and Whisper White. We have a really fun one coming up here. This is the Halloween themed DSP. Let's have a look at it, and it's called Toil and Trouble. Yeah, I've turned it all over, so we've got one with stars. So they've always got a B-side, so if you don't really fancy the Halloween images, you can always go for the B-side. I love Halloween and all the silly fun that goes with it, but yeah, it's so versatile. So we've got one that's like a starry sky, then we've got bats. We have a great bat punch in our catalogue, by the way, that goes with this paper. So we've got bats, we've got frogs. If you know anyone who likes frogs, this is perfect. Frogs and witches' hats. The dies that come with this suite, if you're into that, they'll cut out some of the images in this paper, which makes your dies even more versatile. So they cut out the stamped images from the stamps and some of the papers. And this is gorgeous paper, wouldn't necessarily have to be used for Halloween at all. That lemon lime twist. And then you've got all the witches' cauldrons and the little cats and the bubbles coming out, and these little spiders. So fun. So fun. Broomsticks. Perfect for anybody who's Harry Potter obsessed or witch obsessed, anything like that. Love that. And pumpkins. Got to have pumpkins in the autumn. Love them. Little ghosts. They're very cute ghosts, not scary ghosts at all. And then this gorgeous grape coloured stripe on the back. And then these witches, I do know the die's cut out one of these witches, so you can cut her out, one or two of her. And then we've got all these beautiful cats on a pumpkin pie coloured background. Such a fun set of papers, really useful if you've got children who want trick or treat little sweet bags, or want to give it to their friends, or want to make little treat boxes for craft fairs or anything like that, or if you just want to use the B-side. So the colours in this one are black, Cajun craze, crushed curry, early espresso, gorgeous grape, granny apple green, highland heather, lemon lime twist, mango melody, petal pink, pumpkin pie and whisper white are all of those. That's those. Right. And then last but not least, I have the All Is Bright DSP. Now, I've been using a stamp set all week called Making Christmas Bright that you might have seen on my blog. It's got lots of light bulbs and pretty Christmas images on there. And this is the paper that goes with the suite. It's kind of, some of it's photo paper style and some of it's not. So this is really sweet. It's got Christmas tree kind of images on with the lights and the bells and the berries. I love the colours. And then on the back it's got dots. This is more of the light bulbs, how fun they are. And then we've got a lovely green on the back as well. Lovely, lush. This one is really sweet. If you look closely, it's little I can't speak. It's little fir cones, pine cones on there. And the bokeh dots on this side, which are so pretty. I think I've got an idea of what I'm going to do with that, and it's not Christmas. So nice. Love it. This is this little string of stars. That's really useful. That's one of the stamped images in the stamp set too. And then there's stockings. Stockings are hung by the chimney with care. There's more ferns and Christmas baubles and berries and holly. And two of those. And with a red diagonal stripe on the back. And then we've got poinsettias on this one, if you can see that. And then on the back we've got this gorgeous bauble paper. It's really, really pretty. So two of those as well. So that's DSP. So all in all, we have got 7 packs. I want to say we have 4 packs of DSP and 3 packs of speciality DSP. And aren't they beautiful? And they're so much nicer seen in the flesh. So 7 packs. Now normally if you bought all of the paper, I don't know about you, I wouldn't be able to get through all of the paper for my own personal use. It would cost you £80. But I'm doing a paper share where you get 1 6x12 piece of every single paper of the 7 packs. And so that makes a quarter of all the paper, and you would get it for £20, quarter of the price, plus any postage and packing in the UK. So if anybody wants to take part in the paper share, do get in touch with me quite soon, because I'm just starting to send out my first share, and I'll only be doing it for a few weeks. So yeah, just let me know if you fancy joining in that. It's a really good way to get a sample of all of the papers. You know you're going to get through it because you haven't got too much to get through. You're not going to hoard tons of it. It's already cut into, so you don't have that fear of cutting into it. And if you've only got a sample, you're only spending a quarter of the price. And if you really love it, you can go back and buy one whole pack of the one or whatever it is you like. So that's my paper share. I hope you've enjoyed seeing all the papers. I can't wait to crack on and get using them. They're lovely. Just before I go, I'm going to show you quickly one other thing that I have just received when I ordered my papers. It's called the Take Your Pick tool, and I've just been playing with it, and it's a new tool by Stampin' Up. You may or may not have seen it. Absolutely brilliant. So it's really useful. So it's got a putty end to it. When you first come, you take this bit off the little cap, you squeeze it up, and you get this little sticky putty stuff that comes out. It's refillable, so once your putty has run out, you just get some more. You've got a refill included, but you can just get some more, and it's to help you pick up your sequins and things like that. So you can just pick it up and put it on your project, so you don't need tweezers or anything like that. It's so cool. But also, so if I put this back on, there's more to it than that. On the other end, we've got a little spatula tool. And if you unlock it, it pulls out and you have a paper piercing tool, and so you can change it around. Okay, so that's really useful. But you can also put this one in, and this is a ball scoring tool, and you can lock it in. You've got a thick end and you have a thin end. It's a really useful piece of kit. You also get your refill for your putty, and you can also buy the refills too quite inexpensively. I can get my words out. So yeah, it's really useful. It's really not very expensive for what it is, and I love it. I've used mine, so just thought I'd show you in the flesh what that was. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed having a look at what I've got, and if you want anything, do get in touch or hop over to my shop at inkstampshare.ink. Thanks for stopping by.